How's it going, guys? Skoks, Chicago Blackhawks Central here, going to wrap up the game last night. Hawks break the 5-game losing streak against the New York Rangers, 2-1. Bit of a weird game, but nice to see. The shots were up, and even though we only won 2-1, similar to the Richardson system. Still a decent win for Anders Sorensen in his first NHL win, and as a Swedish hockey coach, the first win ever. So we'll get into that and a few updates. Yeah, so I'm going to start out with the lineup. Let me bring it up on screen so we can all have a view of it. So let me know if everyone can see that just fine. I'm going to make it a little bigger there. Yeah, so the lineup in the 2-1 win against the New York Rangers last night. Pretty decent all around, top to bottom. Korchinski making his season debut. So first game up with the Hawks this year. Awesome game from him. Soderblom, awesome game from him as well in net. A lot of positives from last night. Kurashev, Bedard, Mikheyev as your first line. Not a whole ton from Kurashev. A few rushes from Mikheyev, but Bedard gets a point, an assist on one of the goals last night. So good to see him get on the board. That's what we need to see, right? Would love to see some goals, but we'll take an assist right now. Hall, Donato, Bertuzzi. Donato continues to play consistent hockey. I've talked about it last time too, but I have no problem with Ryan Donato and how he plays the game. Get shots on net, skates hard, love it. Taylor Hall, one of his better games of the year, I believe, with 3 points, 2 assists and a goal. If I'm correct, I'll double check on that soon. But Foligno, Dickinson, Teravainen, not a whole ton from Tavo once again. Just disappointing up to this point. Started out the season hot, right, but has dipped down in his play since then. Not great to see that. Maroon, Reichel, Joey Anderson getting some playing time with Craig Smith out of the lineup, I believe, for some maintenance day. Didn't see a whole ton from Joey Anderson, but he is on waivers now. So they will try to send him down to Rockford, and we'll see if Frank Nazar gets a call very soon here. And I'll touch on that really quick after our recap from Ovi's post. Saw some Nazar talk with that, but I'll touch on that after. Looking at the D core last night, Vlasic, Kaiser, Allen, Murphy, Korchinski, Brody. Korchinski or Vlasic were probably the two best D-men last night. Decent game from Murphy, and Nolan Allen had some nice plays as well, but loved what I saw from Korch. Skated well, passed the puck well, responsible in the D zone. Loved what I saw from him last night. A few nice looks at the net, a shot or two on net last night. So love to see that. And he looked pretty comfortable in all facets of the game. So would love to see him get another game here this week. And I believe Anders Sorensen said that he will because he looked awesome. And I'll go over those quotes after that. But let's go into the game stats from last night. And I cannot pull that up on screen, but I'll leave the lineup on screen just to have the reference of it. But let's pull up the game stats right here in the background, and we will touch on that. Let's see here. So final score 2-1, 3 stars of the game. Taylor Hall with 2 points, 1 goal, 1 assist. Soderblom with 29 saves, 96% save percentage in net. Just he's been a brick wall this year. Loved his game. He looks stout. just cool and collected in net, which we wanted to see after that first stint from him a year, the season before last season, right, where he had some really really nice games, and man, he looks fantastic. Will Cooley, he gets the Rangers' only goal of the game, but looking at the shots from the team stats, 32 shots on net from the Hawks and 30 from the Rangers. So nice to see us in the positive end of that. Hits 25-14 for the Rangers, so a bit more physical, but an overall physical game. 4 penalty minutes each for each team. Face-off percentage is once again down in the dumpster, 62.9% for the Rangers and 37.1% for us. Not great at looking at that, but there's not much we can really do at this point. The center depth is just not there, and Bedard, Kershev, whoever's taking draws, just not winning a lot. So that's what it is at the dot. There's not much we can really do about that at this point. But looking at scoring, let's go to the first goal of the game. 8 minutes and 10 seconds in. Tyler Bertuzzi, really nice pass from Taylor Hall. Keeps the puck in possession in the left side of the boards. Sends it over across crease to Bertuzzi. Nice sort of one-timer, but he loaded up his wrist shot, and he snipes one past Igor Shesterkin in the first period there. Will Cooley scores about 10 minutes later with 45 seconds left to go in that first period from Sam Carrick. Shorthanded goal, so hate to see that. Absolutely hate shorthanded goals. Ties up the game 1-1. Second period, 6 minutes in. Really nice play from Dickinson to Bedard at the point, and then gets it to Hall. Nice goal for him in the second period, 6 minutes in, and zeros after that. No goals in the third period, but let me check up on more updates after that. Just played a stout game. Love the speed, love the shots on net, and that's what you want to see from the interim head coach, right? Anders Sorensen. Looks like the defensemen are very, very active on the back end, and that's exactly what you want with the younger defensemen in the lineup. Let me pull up a few updates. Bedard at times did not choose to shoot the puck, looked to get a pass over and did not connect, but really hope he did. Just need to score some goals there. Bertuzzi's passing earlier in the game was pretty sloppy, just going everywhere to the other team. Just not good. But Donato, he was a wrecking ball on like one or two shifts, had like 2 hits on each shift, and I'm not sure if they have the stats on the hits from him, but I would love to check. So let me pull that up really quick just to double check on that, because Ryan Donato was a wrecking ball on one of those shifts. And let me pull up the box score just to check it out here. Ryan Donato, yeah, he had 2 hits, so it was probably a hit on each shift, but he was very physical, and love to see that from him. Just playing some good hockey overall for Ryan Donato. Love his game right now. Post-game, quotes from Mark Lazarus. Anders Sorensen said Kevin Korchinski was unbelievable and will play again Thursday on versus Long Island, the New York Islanders, on Thursday night. One of the most boring teams, right, in play style. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. But first NHL win from the Hawks. First win for a Swedish-born NHL head coach for Anders Sorensen. So cool to see that as well. And just touching on, a few rumblings today. Our guy Ovi, Clap Bomb, got like 80,000 views on that post. Frank Nazar will make his season debut against the New York Islanders. The youth movement has begun. We'll see from Ovi if there's any sources connected to that, but it's a very possible if KD, brings him up after that Joey Anderson send down to Rockford, and I think that's just it's predictable. Yeah, so Ovi just put it out there. Yeah, I think it will happen, and I think we will see Frank Nazar on Thursday night, if not Saturday, also, right? If not Thursday, but I think we'll see that. I will not be able to catch the game on Thursday night, so I'm gonna have to rerun that back on Friday morning. Checking out the Smashing Pumpkins on Thursday night, so it's going to be crazy. And hopefully Frank Nazar gets on the roster for Thursday night against the Islanders, because I think he can have a chance of putting up something on the board on Thursday night. Yeah, so we'll see you then on Friday morning for the recap of Hawks and Islanders, but we'll see you then. Let's go Hawks.